Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Quest for Knowledge. Today we are going to learn Class 12 History 4.2 The Rise of New Religions, all 5-mark questions and answers. Answer the following in 15 to 20 sentences each. Question number 1. What were the factors responsible for the rise of new religions? Answer. Factors responsible for the rise of new religions. The first factor is complication in Vedic religion. In the beginning, Vedic religion was very simple without any complexities. Later, due to the influence of priests, a number of rigidities, that is, fixed things, crept. It slowly had changes in it in this religion. People got dissatisfied and they wanted a change which they found in new religions. So, in the beginning, Vedic religion was very simple and it was not hard at all. Later, due to the influence of priests, a number of fixed things had so slowly changes into this religion. People got dissatisfied and they wanted a change which they found in new religions. Next factor is supremacy of priestly class. Brahmanas established their supremacy over other castes. It became impossible for the people to perform yajnas without priests. The Brahmanas enjoyed a number of special privileges and regarded themselves as superior to all. So Brahmanas established their power over other castes. It became impossible for the people to perform yajnas without priests. The Brahmanas enjoyed a number of special privileges, that is, special advantages, and regarded themselves as powerful over to all. Next factor is animal sacrifices. Animal sacrifices formed the part of rituals which were very costly to practice. So the people lost faith in the existing religion. Rites and rituals of the Rigvedic period became complex in the later Vedic period for worldly attainments like getting children, victory in the war, cure from diseases, and also for getting salvation. Salvation is letting go of all the worldly attachments, and it is the belief that a person's spirit is reborn. And then the yagas and rituals were recommended. Rationalists are people who bases their opinion and actions on reason and knowledge rather than on religious belief or emotional response. These people regarded them as waste. So here in animal sacrifice was a ritual which was very costly to practice. Ritual is the ceremony performed or done in the same way as it was being followed long ago. So the people lost faith in the existing religion. Rites and rituals of the Rigvedic period became hard in the later Vedic period. For worldly attainments like getting children, victory in the war, cure from diseases, and also for getting salvation, the yagas and rituals were recommended. Rationalists regarded them as waste. Next is chanting of mantras. Vedic literature was in Sanskrit, which was mastered by the priestly class. It was not possible for the common people to understand them. In the absence of clear understanding, the people lost faith in chanting of mantras. So, Vedic literature was in Sanskrit and it was mastered only by the priestly class. It was not at all possible for the common people to understand Sanskrit. In the absence of clear understanding, due to misunderstanding, the people lost faith in chanting of mantras. The next factor is caste system. Here we can see a chart: Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and untouchables. So social system was rigid, it was fixed. There was discrimination among the different castes. Brahmanas enjoyed high status, the people became discontented. That means the people were dissatisfied due to inequality in the society. Shudras had to suffer untold miseries. They had to suffer a lot of problems due to caste system. So social system was fixed. There was discrimination among the different castes. This is here the chart is here the chart shows the different castes. So, among all these, Brahmanas, the priestly class, enjoyed the high status. The people became dissatisfied due to inequality in the society, and later Shudras had to suffer untold miseries. That is, they have to suffer a lot of problems due to the caste system. And the next factor is birth of great personalities. When the people were unhappy and discontented, there arose two great personalities, namely Mahavira and Gautama Buddha. They preached simple principles of life in the language of common people, the simple path to salvation. Let me tell you the meaning of salvation again. Letting go of all worldly attachments and the belief that a person's spirit is reborn. This was preached by the new religions attracted the common people towards the new faith. So when the people were unhappy and when they were not satisfied, there arose two great personalities, that is Mahavira and Gautama Buddha. They preached simple principles which attracted the people. They preached the simple principles of life in the language of common people. The simple path of salvation preached by the new religions attracted the common people towards the new faith. Second question, discuss the life and teachings of Mahavira. Answer, early life. Mahavira was born in 599 BCE at Kundalagrama near Vaishali. His parents were King Vardhamana and Queen Trishala Devi. Vardhamana was the head of Kshatriya clan. Kshatriya clan it was the major branch of Kshatriya Varnas in the caste system. It was the major branch. So Mahavira was born in 599 BCE at Kundalagrama near Vaishali. His parents were King Vardhamana and Queen Trishala Devi. And Vardhamana was head of Kshatriya clan. Vardhamana married Princess Yashoda at the age of 18. He had daughter by name Anoja or Priyadarshini. Due to the sudden death of his parents, Vardhamana renounced worldly comforts including clothes. He became an ascetic. So ascetic here is the self-disciplined person and the person who keeps himself away from all the form of indulgence and went in search of truth of life. For 13 years, Vardhamana lived the life of meditation. So, Vardhamana married Princess Yashoda at the age of 18 and he had a daughter named Anoja or Priyadarshini. Due to the sudden death of his parents, Vardhamana renounced worldly life, that is, worldly comforts, including the clothes. He became an ascetic and went in search of truth of life. For 13 years, Vardhamana lived the life of meditation. On the 10th day of Vaishaka, Vardhamana attained enlightenment at Drimbika Grama in Bihar. He attained the highest spiritual knowledge called Kaivalya and became Kevalin or a Jina. Thereafter, Vardhamana came to be known as Mahavira. For the next 30 years, he traveled preaching the principles of Jainism in Kosala, Magadha, Videha, and Anga. He attained Nirvana at Pava near Rajagruha in South Bihar at the age of 72 in 527 BCE. So, on the 10th day of Vaishaka, Vardhamana attained enlightenment, the light of knowledge. He attained at Drimbika Grama in Bihar. He attained the highest spiritual knowledge that was called Kaivalya and he became Kevalin or a Jain. Thereafter, Vardhamana came to be known as Mahavira. After this, he came to be known as Mahavira. For the next 30 years, he traveled teaching the principles of Jainism in Kosala, Magadha, Videha, and Anga. He attained Nirvana. He passed away at Pava near Rajagruha in South Bihar at the age of 72 in 527 BCE. Next is teachings of Mahavira. Mahavira preached 5 vows and 3 jewels for the attainment of salvation. These 3 jewels are also known as Three Ratnas. 5 great vows. The first one is Satya, truth. The next one is Ahimsa, non-violence. And the next one is Asteya, non-stealing. And the fourth one is Aparigraha, non-possession of property more than required. And the next is Brahmacharya, that is chastity. And the next is 3 jewels or 3 ratnas. The first one is right knowledge, the second one is right faith, and the third one is right conduct. Mahavira did not believe in the existence of God but believed in the existence of soul. He condemned the caste system and sacrificial rituals. He laid stress on non-violence and believed that even animals, plants, stone, mud, water, fire, etc. to have life, and hence no injury is to be inflicted on any life forms. He advocated severe asceticism and extreme penance. Penance is one harming themselves for the attainment of salvation. He had 11 disciples or apostles known as Ganadharas. So, Mahavira did not believe in the existence of God, but he believed in the existence of soul. He condemned caste system and sacrificial rituals. So, he was like against sacrificing rituals. He laid stress on non-violence and believed that even animals, plants, stone, mud, water, fire, etc. too had life, and hence no injury is to be put on any life forms. He advocated severe asceticism and extreme penance, that is, one should not harm themselves for the attainment of salvation. He had 11 disciples. They were called as apostles and also they were known as Ganadharas. Hope this helps. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.